Despite what Shooter McGavin might have told you, you don't always have to play it as it lies.
Play it as it lies.
That, of course, is very true and very evident in the NFL draft as teams move up and down around their draft order, trading picks left and right, sometimes even trading their entire future pick. Today, we're looking at those best draft day trades in NFL history, and we kick it off with none other than the greatest of all time, the greatest receiver, Jerry Rice, who, of course, was traded for back in the 1985 draft. Then legendary head coach Bill Walsh falling in love with Jerry Rice on a recruiting trip, visiting a game back in the season of 1984, trading up, moving up from pick 28 to pick 16, trading with New England, the New England Patriots, and then selecting Jerry Rice. Legend has it he got word that the Dallas Cowboys at pick 17 were interested in Jerry Rice, so of course moves up right to 16, drafts Jerry Rice. And what does Jerry Rice do? He goes on to set every single receiving record that you could possibly imagine. A guy who ran 4.7 seconds at the 40-yard dash that would likely move him to undrafted free agent nowadays in today's NFL, sets all the records, and of course Jerry Rice, the great one, will not be caught for most of those career receiving yards. A draft day trade to remember from the 1985 draft. Moving on now, the Dallas Cowboys seek atonement in the 1990 draft. Another Dallas Cowboys trade, this time they get their man. They move up in that 1990 draft. A 1990 draft that was very, very good, but they move up. Dallas Cowboys from 2017 traded with the Pittsburgh Steelers to acquire none other than Emmitt Smith. Of course, Emmitt Smith, the great running back, career record holder for just about every longevity mark there is for a running back in the NFL. Emmitt Smith, they missed out on Jerry Rice 5 years prior. They get Emmitt Smith, who then helps transform the Dallas Cowboys into the franchise that you know today, winning multiple Super Bowl championships, leading the way to an illustrious career that he currently holds records for the most rushing yards in NFL history, the most rushing touchdowns. And in today's NFL, where the shelf life is very short for a running back, likely will never be caught. Then we move on to the 1995 NFL draft. Most teams here moving up to secure their players. This team does it the other way around. They move back. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers trading down to acquire two future Hall of Famers and NFL Defensive Players of the Year, Warren Sapp and Derrick Brooks. How they got it done, they moved from pick 7, acquiring picks 12 and 41, and then acquiring pick 28 with their newly acquired pick 41, so 2 first-round picks. It's Warren Sapp, it's Derrick Brooks in the same NFL draft, the same first round. Obviously, 2 integral members in turning that Tampa Bay Buccaneers team around from the 90s that ultimately led to that 2002 Super Bowl championship team, of course led by elbow pad Brad Johnson. Warren Sapp, Derrick Brooks, integral members of the defense, of course, both Hall of Famers. Both had their numbers now retired, 99 and 55 from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Little known the fact they were indeed draft day trades and among the best in NFL history.